Duck Hunt was released on October 18th of 1985. The game was developed by Nintendo R&D 1 and published by Nintendo. The game is a light gun shooter where you shoot at ducks or clay pigeons. Duck Hunt was produced by notable Nintendo employee Gunpei Yokoi, who was the creator of the Game Boy Virtual Boy and the lesser-known Bandai Wonder Swan. Duck Hunt is a shooting gallery game that uses the NES Zapper. The game has 3 modes with pretty much the same goal. In Mode A, you'll shoot 1 duck per turn. In Mode B, you'll shoot 2 ducks per turn, and in Mode C, you'll shoot at 2 clay pigeons. A mode could be considered the game's only multiplayer mode, which allows another player to control the duck on the other controller if the gamepad is plugged in. The goal of every mode is to hit a set number of ducks or pigeons on each level to go on to the next level. The difficulty ramps up from level to level, requiring you to hit more targets each time around. You're able to shoot the zapper only 3 times per round, so on the 2 duck or 2 clay pigeon modes, you're only allowed to miss once if you want to hit every target. The game is very simple. It's about as simple as a shooting gallery can be, but it does a great job at demonstrating the power of the NES light gun. Objectively, there isn't much to do in this game, but it's still a lot of fun to play. The game's graphics are pretty bare bones. There's only a few sprites in the entire game and 2 different backdrops for the areas you're able to shoot in. The game does have some primitive sprite scaling, with the clay pigeons getting smaller as they get further away, but it's not as smooth as other early NES games like baseball. The game only features a few fanfares for its music, and for the most part the game is quiet. The fanfare for the clay pigeon shooting mode I always found to be really nice, but it only plays for a few seconds when you select that mode. Overall, Duck Hunt is an iconic light gun game, as for many it was the first light gun game they ever played. It's simple with not too much to it, however it's still fun and shows off the NES's light gun capabilities. As one of the most iconic black box NES titles, Duck Hunt is definitely worth checking out.